Top story tonight at 6. 2 on your side continues to follow the aftermath of the sudden closing of the Sumitomo Rubber plant that left around 1,500 employees without a job tonight. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. Tonight, one local business is trying to lend a hand to those who lost their jobs, and New York State may also now get involved.
And we have team coverage for you tonight with Channel 2's Nate Benson and our Alyssa Clausell reporting on this story. Let's begin tonight with Nate Benson. And Nate, what are we learning tonight?
Yeah, Scott and Mary Alice, for the first time we're hearing from officials at United Steelworkers Local 135L, and as you can imagine, they've been very busy over the last 36 hours. USW 135L President Josh Hall tells me they were summoned for a meeting at Sumitomo on Thursday morning, and it was during that meeting he started getting notices about the closure before the company even confirmed it. Now, the local USW represents the workers at the plant, and they say there's an additional level of insult because of the way the company locked everybody out. A fencing company was brought in, and security guards with tactical gear were also on standby. Now, they also believe the company knew well in advance that this closure was planned.
Our credit union, which was on the property of the plant, they had already found them a new location to be at. So it wasn't Wednesday night decision.
Right,
they were ready to go.
You can't lock out your folks from being able to get their money.
Right, and you can't just arrange overnight a place for them to go, which they already had all set up.
Wow. Now, sources with direct knowledge tell me that the closure was, quote, 100% in the works for months, and that there were concerns about performance and attendance at the plant at the time their viability was being reviewed. Now, the USW says they're compiling a list of places hiring for steel workers, and my colleague Alyssa Clausell has more information about that for us tonight. Alyssa?
Yeah, Nate, that list by the USW is amongst an influx of support for displaced workers in light of this massive layoff from Sumitomo. There's been a concerted effort on all levels, from local businesses to state and local government, to help the number of workers affected. We've already seen a show of support from local employers like the NFTA and Basil Cars, who are amongst the companies that have advertised specifically towards Sumitomo workers, asking them to apply to open positions. And the closure of this plant is something that is sure to create a ripple effect. Erie County and the town of Tonawanda are also losing a major taxpayer. Town Supervisor Joe Eminger says this is roughly a $450,000 hit in tax money to the town, county, and school district in total. They will, of course, readjust their budget accordingly, but the focus right now, they say, is on stabilizing the job market.
We're going to do everything in our efforts to make sure that they get employed, that they have good, well-paying jobs, and they can stay in Western New York. We want to keep the people in Western New York, an old political.
Another resource that will soon be available is a dedicated website set up by Workforce Buffalo specifically for Sumitomo workers. Now, we also have new details from the Department of Labor on a job fair set up specifically, again, for plant workers. It's happening 10 to 1 p.m. on December 3rd at the Williamsville Career Center. We will, of course, have those details on our website in just a few. On your side, Alyssa Clausell, Channel 2 News.
Alyssa and Nate, thank you both.